Did you know that, for centuries, black cats have been unfairly labeled as bad luck? People used to believe that just crossing paths with one could bring misfortune. And even today, some superstitions still linger. But what if I told you the truth is the exact opposite? That black cats are actually symbols of luck, prosperity, and even protection in many cultures around the world. In this video, we're going to bust some of the most common myths about black cats, dive into their fascinating history, and uncover the surprising reasons why having a black cat in your life might be the best kind of luck you could ask for. The origins of the black cat superstition. To understand why black cats have such a reputation, we need to travel back in time. In ancient history, cats in general were often associated with powerful symbolism. In Egypt, cats were sacred. The goddess Bastet, who represented protection, fertility, and motherhood, was often depicted with the head of a cat, and black cats in particular were thought to ward off evil spirits. Killing a cat, regardless of its color, was considered a crime so serious that it could result in execution. But things began to change in medieval Europe. As Christianity spread, many local traditions and pagan beliefs were demonized. Cats, being independent and mysterious animals, were linked to witches and the supernatural. Their nocturnal habits and glowing eyes made them seem otherworldly, and black cats, blending into the shadows of the night, became a symbol of fear. People started to believe that witches could transform into black cats to prowl in secret, or that black cats were the companions of witches, carrying out their dark magic. This fear became especially strong during the Middle Ages, when paranoia about witchcraft was rampant. Sadly, thousands of cats, and their human caretakers, suffered because of these superstitions. It's ironic, because the very presence of cats in villages often kept away rats and disease. In fact, historians believe that killing so many cats may have worsened the spread of the plague. How the superstition spread. The idea that black cats were unlucky spread from Europe to other parts of the world during the Age of Exploration. Sailors and settlers carried their fears with them, passing on the belief that these cats brought bad omens. Over time, folklore added fuel to the fire. In England, some thought a black cat crossing your path blocked your journey with misfortune. In parts of Germany, it was said that the direction a black cat walked determined your fate. In the United States, the Puritans of colonial New England carried strong beliefs about witches and saw black cats as evil symbols. Yet, despite this negative reputation, not all cultures saw black cats in a bad light. Some even saw them as good luck charms, and that's where the story begins to turn around. Black cats as symbols of good luck. Let's start with sailors. For centuries, black cats were considered a blessing on ships. Sailors believed they brought safe journeys and favorable winds. Many ship captains made sure to have a black cat aboard, and their families back home often kept one too, believing the cat would protect their loved ones at sea. Even today, in some fishing villages in the United Kingdom and Japan, black cats are cherished as bringers of fortune and protection for those who work on the water. In Japanese culture, black cats are considered especially lucky for single women because they are believed to attract kind and loving partners. The famous Maneki Nico, or beckoning cat figurine that you see in shops and restaurants, often comes in black versions as well, which are meant to ward off evil and invite prosperity. In Scottish folklore, a black cat appearing on your doorstep was thought to bring wealth and good fortune. In Irish culture, the Kate City, a fairy cat often imagined as a large black feline, was seen as mystical, and though sometimes feared, it was also respected for its magical qualities. In parts of England, black cats were traditional wedding gifts because they were believed to bring happiness to the bride. And in France, a black cat was sometimes called a madagot, which could bring good fortune if treated with respect and given the first bite of food at every meal. So while black cats may have been demonized in one corner of the world, in another they were celebrated as powerful protectors, lucky companions, and symbols of prosperity. Why black cats are truly special. Apart from folklore, black cats are fascinating from a biological standpoint. Did you know that many black cats carry a genetic mutation that makes their fur jet black? Interestingly, this same mutation is linked to increased resistance to certain diseases, including some that affect humans. Scientists have been studying black cats to better understand immunity and health. So in a way, black cats carry hidden superpowers in their DNA. On a behavioral level, black cats are just as loving, playful, and intelligent as any other cats. But sadly, because of lingering superstitions, black cats are less likely to be adopted from shelters. In fact, studies have shown that black cats spend longer waiting for adoption compared to cats of other colors. Many shelters even report lower adoption rates during Halloween, when they pause black cat adoptions altogether to protect them from being used in harmful pranks. This is one of the reasons why it's so important to change the narrative. Black cats aren't unlucky. They're wonderful companions with rich history and plenty of love to give. Modern myths busted. Now let's bust some of the most common modern myths about black cats. One of the biggest ones is that they bring bad luck if they cross your path. This idea simply comes from medieval fear and has no basis in reality. In fact, in many cultures the opposite is true. A black cat crossing your path is a sign of good fortune ahead. Another myth is that black cats are more aggressive or less friendly than other cats. This couldn't be further from the truth. Personality in cats depends on upbringing, environment, and individual character, not coat color. Some black cats are shy, some are bold, some are affectionate cuddle bugs, and others are independent explorers. Their fur has nothing to do with it. A third myth is that black cats are associated with evil or dark magic. The truth is that the mystical aura around black cats came from human imagination and fear of the unknown. If anything, their mysterious beauty makes them enchanting, not frightening. And if you talk to black cat owners today, they'll tell you that these cats bring joy, laughter, and plenty of purrs into their lives. Positive symbolism today. Thankfully, attitudes toward black cats are changing. Around the world, more people are embracing them as symbols of strength, elegance, and good luck. Social media has helped too, with countless photos and videos showing just how adorable, goofy, and loving black cats can be. Hashtags like #PopBlackCatAppreciation and 5AdoptBlackCats are spreading awareness and helping these beautiful felines find homes. In pop culture, black cats often show up as beloved companions rather than symbols of fear. Think of Salem from Sabrina the Teenage Witch or Luna from Sailor Moon. These characters have helped a new generation see black cats in a positive light. There's also a growing movement to celebrate Black Cat Appreciation Day on August 17th and National Black Cat Day on October 27th. These special days encourage people to share their love for black cats and highlight the importance of adopting them from shelters. Why you should feel lucky with a black cat. If you're fortunate enough to share your life with a black cat, you already know how special they are. Their glossy fur, their golden or green eyes shining in the light, and their unique personalities make them unforgettable. More importantly, they remind us of something deeper, that luck isn't about superstition. It's about the love and joy we create with our pets. Owning a black cat means carrying on a history that is rich, complex, and full of both struggle and celebration. By giving them a loving home, you're not only busting centuries-old myths, you're also rewriting the narrative for future generations. And that, in itself, is the best kind of luck. So, the next time someone tells you black cats are unlucky, you can smile and share the truth. From ancient Egypt to Japanese folklore, from sailors at sea to modern science, black cats have always been more than just their color. They are protectors, companions, and symbols of good fortune. The only thing unlucky about black cats is that too many of them are still waiting for loving homes. If this video helped change the way you see black cats, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating pet stories, myths, and vet-approved tips. And let me know in the comments, do you have a black cat or have you ever considered adopting one? Share your stories, because together we can celebrate the beauty and luck these amazing cats bring into our lives. Thank you for watching, and remember, black cats aren't unlucky. They're extraordinary.